Hey, what's going on? This is Matt, Tim, and Adam. Welcome to Holy Ghost Notes. How you guys doing?
Good.
Excellent.
I look at you, I hear Tim. I look at Tim, I hear Adam. So this is the world in which we live.
Where you were talking to.
Tim lives 100 miles away, and we're currently Zooming like the rest of the world is right now with Tim, and then Adam is sitting next to me, and
we are on trend right now. This is the way of the world.
Yes, it is.
Right.
It's kind of exhausting too. I was talking last night to my Connect group for church, and we're just like, man, we cannot wait to just not have to set up a Zoom meeting to be able to hang out.
This is my first time using it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I sit alone all day in the house. I speak to no one. I am completely alone. Hence the videos I've been posting. I'm losing my mind.
Dude, how good are the videos he's been posting?
They're awesome.
Yeah, we were just
they're great.
Talking last week. Tim made a great point that since our episode came out, your episode
That's right.
came out, you've been posting videos. So
yeah,
what's going on?
It's like I inspired myself. I don't know. I
like an out of body experience. He heard himself talking, and he's like, "Oh shit, I need to get moving on."
Well,
some
I was
of
just
this
driving
stuff.
home, just like self-reflection afterwards. I really should start making some videos. But yeah, I just
Wait, seriously?
No, but
a little bit of that.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, seriously.
Well, I just wanted I wanted to ride the wave of because I was like in a stoop earlier where I just was inactive, not doing anything, and then I was like, well, how do I get out of this? And then that kind of stirred up the wake a little bit, I guess, and I was like, oh well, now I have this little push. Yeah. Because you posting me and we were doing the live thing and then we did the ghost notes and all that, and it's just like, well, I can use this as my push to whatever, and then I just kind of made some vids and they're actually consistently doing well.
Are they?
Each one, as long as they're funny.
Right.
If they're just a drum video, people don't care. Nah, I'm kidding. They care, but
they care.
The funny ones people want. Especially in this time of need.
Yes. Well, speaking about that, before we move any further, you were the number one requested guest since pretty much we started this podcast. Everyone's like, you got to get Adam on the show. So we did, and so we knew that people would be interested in listening. But on the continuation of that, people actually loved the episode. We've been getting great feedback. People are texting me this is the best episode you guys have put out yet. So there really was a great response, and we figured during this quarantine, might as well have you back on, give the people what they want. Yeah,
it certainly beats sitting around at home. I like it. This is fun.
Yeah,
I think one of the things that I've realized with your videos that you've been posting is that there are a million drum videos out there, and there's so many good drummers. People that are listening.
So many good drummers.
People listening to this episode, there are so many drummers who are listening to this episode who could probably play something right off the bat that you and I are like, what is that? And we'll figure it out.
I learned it in Berkeley. It's like, really?
Okay, dude. Yeah, you're good. And it's fun watching those, but admittedly, I don't really watch drum videos like that often. But your videos are cool because, like we were kind of talking about earlier before we started recording this episode, it's there's a mix of you get hit with the humor and it makes you laugh, and you're like, oh, I want to watch that again because it made you laugh. Yeah. And so you watch it again, you're like, oh, it's hilarious. It's even funnier wait, that was sick. What was it?
And then you realize,
And then you watch it again and you're just like, wow,
it's he's a double meaning.
He's playing a lot of cool stuff in there. So for me, I think it's cool that you're doing something different than a lot of other people are. Yeah. And that it's humor and you're not taking yourself too seriously.
Yeah. Well, and also behind the humor is it's true. So it's I might seem like I'm just talking shit, but if you think about it, I'm right. And it's and the playing backs it up.
Yeah.
It's kind of I don't know. Sometimes.
Have you seen the Guitar Center one that he did, Tim?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think you showed it to me, actually.
Like, how true is that? There's that guy. He's always in there. He's wearing a black zip-up hoodie.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that guy.
The pinky's out.
The pinkies. Show him the pinkies. You know what I mean?
The best part of that video.
I used to come up I'd see his pinkies out, or he'd get done playing a set. I'd be like, you know, your pinkies you really had your pinkies going that set.
Yeah, and it was not. It was like,
if I see him leave the stick once, I'm like, I'm going to call him out on that later.
I mean, I wasn't like this.
I used to
drinking tea.
I think it's because I'm scarred. I have PTSD because when my band first started, we played this show, and my pinkies were out, and a dude walked up to me wearing a zip up. He might even see this and be like, holy shit, that was me. And really, in the end, thank you, because I never had my pinkies out again after that. But dude walked up to me and was like, yeah, man, you're sick and all, but you should put your pinkies down because that'll whatever. And I'm like, what? Fuck. I said, what? Screw that guy. You know?
My favorite part about the video.
And then now I'm like, oh, well, if he never came up to me, how long would I have ripped with my pinkies out?
Maybe a while longer until someone else did it. But the best part of that is, I think, when the guy walks up and you're just like kind of messing around still, and then you said, and then
you'd stare him dead in the face.
And then you stare him dead in the face. And I don't know how you were able to immobilize yourself so much that you went from literally moving around, getting real loose, to just stoic, straight, and just.
Yeah, that's what I said. You transform. You go from this to shoulders drop, posture goes up, get still, all hand technique. Rip it. Just like, dude, I got 10,000 hours up in this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's great.
Do you really have 10,000?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I counted my hours. I'm not at 10,000.
I think it's 6 hours a day for like 7 years or something. Like, it's some crazy shit.
I'm at like 6,000 hours.
No, I'm at 10. When the hell did you start?
Drumming?
Yeah.
When I was 15.
I was 3.
Oh, yeah. See, there's a difference. Tim, how many hours do you have on drums?
I have no idea. I'm not as, I don't track my time like you guys.
Well, I was just sitting around one day thinking about it.
I just kind of did an average, and I was like, okay, let's say for the last 10 years I did 3 hours a day. And I was like, oh, put me at 7,000 or whatever it was. And then I was like, yeah, I think I'm probably around 12,000. 13,000, but I don't know.
Jeez. Good for you.
That's insane.
But yeah, I mean, I practiced 21 7 years ago.
I practiced on a pad for a year straight, an hour a day for sure. Like that was like when I was 11. And then when I was homeschooled. So I had a lot of time. So I was probably spending 4 or 5 hours on the kit when I was really serious. Probably just about every day. I don't know. That probably went 3 or 4 years as well. I'd have to really sit down and calculate that. At this point, it's like whenever I can get on the kit is kind of, half hour, maybe 2 hours if I can, and in one day.
Like 2 hours is a really good day if you can get that in.
2 hours is an incredible drum day for me.
2 hours for me is a good day. On top of teaching and working on the farm around here and on my studio, that's a win.
Yeah,
sure.
Right now it isn't. But on a work day when, when life is life, 2 hours is like, you go home feeling proud. Yeah. Like, I did it.
That's a good day.
I put in some good time. I made improvements.
Yeah.
Rather than just sit down and be like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And then you get up and you're done.
Like, you got better in that amount of time.
Yeah. You got a little sweat. You feel loose. And you're like, that's how you do it. Do that. And you get better. Just happens.
What have you been working on that is challenging you on the kit right now? Have you been working on anything?
Yeah, the other day I kind of asked. I've been replying to a lot of DMs, so if anyone has anything, DM it to me and on Instagram, and I basically learn it.
Challenge you.
Yeah, like I'm like
challenge Adam.
Yeah, so that's been fun because I'm always just like, I guess I learn this and I learn that, and there's a couple of them I'm currently working on. There's one that's really hard, and I'm very thankful for it. But yeah, it's. Well, I'm not gonna. No, that's all me, man. That's all me. No, a jazz drummer actually showed me that like 12 years ago. Yeah, I've known how to play that one. Yeah. That I showed the video of with the paradiddles underneath it. I've learned that like 10 years ago. I just never used it.
It's one of the classics.
Yeah, it's in the Griner Kilmer YouTube video we did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For limb independence or whatever it was.
Like limb independence.
You just make it look so easy. It's like, oh, all I have to do is this.
Yeah. That one at this point, that one's like a no-brainer. Though on the electric kit, the kick pedal is so crappy that the feet are always sloppy. So incorporating feet into this stuff has been annoying because it doesn't have that give of the kick drum and the feel of a hi-hat. It has like I'm clicking pedal. It's like I'm clicking buttons with my feet, and it doesn't feel right. I can't use my technique and get that nice muscle memory flow because it feels so digital, if that's the word.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I've just been taking whatever people send me and learning them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, wow, that'd be sick. And I sit down and it's first try, and I'm just like, okay, but then I can run with it. I can use it, and I can be like, well, what if I, use what he showed me and I build this off of it? But
how are people recommending these challenges to you?
They either send me a little clip of them playing it, or they send me a link of a dude on YouTube playing it, or they write it out.
It's cool.
Wow.
But don't send it as notation because I can't read anything. I'm straight up drumline from like Nick Cannon and drumline. Like I can't read notation or music or anything. Just
Me either.
Either send you playing it or write it out, but you also don't have to do anything. I don't care. But I came up with one myself that I'm working on that's really, really hard right now, at least.
Okay, so there you go. So if you have something that you've always been like, dude, I wonder if someone could actually play that, send it to Adam. Or if you see some guy on YouTube that you can't get a hold of playing something and you would like to see if Adam can
and I'll break it down for you because I got nothing going on. So if you're like, look, I'm trying to learn this. If I can learn it, I'll learn it as fast as I can, and then I'll help you out with it. Or you helped us both out.
Wait. Tim, did we just hear Adam offer to give drum lessons?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah, I've been. Can
we get him to sign something over there
with some sort of stuff?
Pull out a piece of paper. Get him to sign something.
Yeah. What's your rate?
I don't charge.
Free drum lessons.
All right.
Because it's not fun if I charge, because now I'm obligated.
So you don't want?
I reply at random and help people at my own discretion.
Okay, so it's all right. Boy.
Like if you send me something and I'm like, you know what, that's interesting, and then you seem like a nice guy or whatever, I'll be like, try doing
Adam's
this.
taking like a sweepstakes approach.
Yeah, and if you reply quick enough,
throw your name in and we'll see what happens.
I got your page up. We're back and forth, and now and then we just go for 20 minutes. I'm sending you videos, and then I'm just making a fool of myself. But it's happened. A couple of people out there got the old private tutor.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's not something that is official.
Oh, hell no. It randomly happens. Like I'll see a video and I'll see a guy play something and I'll just be like, oh, and I just reply and say like, hey, I saw that last post you just did. Try this.
Yeah.
And I'm not that, and it's not, that's kind of how it starts. But I'm not saying everyone I've sent that to, I've taught anything. We just kind of will talk about it.
You go back and forth.
Like a buddy of mine on Instagram, he's a teacher. And I saw him post something, and I said, we just kind of back and forth. Just, yo, I saw you post this. Check this out. And it's like, oh, that's really cool. And that's the end of it. It's not like I'm teaching everyone something.
I like that term, back and forth.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, like you.
So people, how did people get in touch with you? What's your handle? At Adam Gray.
Adam Gray 10. Yeah.
Adam Gray 10.
How's Gray spelled?
Because there's a Gray. Because there's a bunch of Adam Grays out there, I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the first one.
There's at least 9 of them for you to have 10, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I went with the 10.
Why did you go Messi? You don't like soccer.
Soccer.
Shouldn't have even gone there.
Shouldn't have gone there.
What drummers have caught your eye recently? No namers, big namers?
Well, this one dude, he's excellent. And I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm sorry. I can't give you any shout. We'll
tag him in this video.
Much bigger name than me.
Yeah.
But I think he's Russian.
Okay.
Maybe somewhere out there, like big name.
Oh, big curly hair.
No.
Okay.
He puts the notation down on the bottom, and he plays like a 3-piece, and he's just so tight. And he's
Woljek.
That's him.
Something or other.
Yep, you're right. That's the guy.
What's his name?
That guy's really, really good.
Wait, you got his name from that pronunciation?
Yep.
That piece?
that terrible pronunciation of this poor guy's
name.
No.
I think it's not that you were doing a disservice to his name.
W.
It was just all I heard was wah. I'm like, wait, you got it?
It's like W Jack and then a huge last name.
Something, yeah. I think he's like, I think he went to Berkeley or something too. He's
he's really good.
Classic,
he's like a serious musician.
Tell you what, though, the best thing to do as Berkeley guys is pull something out that you wrote in your basement that you can't find in a book.
Oh yeah, you got to pull something out.
You got to pull something out because they can't.
Wait, what's that?
They'll just keep pounding you into the ground until you're like, oh, all right, take this, and they're like, what is that? And it's like, exactly, this is street smarts. You got book smarts, I got street smarts. Let's rip. That's the only route you can take with a Berkeley guy is pull out shit from the street, meaning your basement alone, drumming with no influence.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then hopefully they'll be like,
oh, yeah, I've seen something like that before. It's called this.
Yeah.
It has a name. Yeah. I'm like, what?
And here's how it's actually played.
Yeah.
Here's how you play it.
It originates in Africa in 1726. This guy did this. And I'm like, I literally made this up when I was 13. And I was so proud of it.
Yeah.
And now it's in a book for the last 40 years.
It's like break dancers going on to So You Think You Can Dance. It's like, I don't know what the heck a pirouette is, but I'd like to see you spin on your head.
Yeah, exactly.
True. That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, we like to think we have something special, and then it's like, oh wait, that's actually called something else.
Yeah, and in the metal music world, anything you take something that's not metal and go out there and just like congregate with the other drummers and show each other this stuff, and everyone thinks it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then you meet a guy, like just some dude that's in the crowd, and he like sees you, oh, I know that. And then this dude rips, and you're like, oh my God, what are you doing in the crowd, dude?
Right.
But it's like the best drummers you'll never even hear of them.
Yeah. And he's like, dude, you're so incredible.
And I'm like,
dude, me?
Yeah.
Dude, you're amazing. Yeah. And then you do the back and forth.
Well, Adam, I think Adam made a really good point on the episode last time that, like, Adam, you're an incredible drummer, but you don't like marketing yourself and you don't know how to do all the technology stuff. And so here you are in your basement giving lessons for free. and you're like one of the best out there, but yet there's guys on Instagram who have hundreds of thousands of followers and are making money from ads, and they're nowhere near at the level that you are, but they ask for it. They put themselves out there, and I'm not the type of person to put myself out there either. I don't think I ever will be. So I get it. It's like there's a lot of undiscovered talent out there just because there's 3 major pieces to that fame,
And people are charging $10 to teach you how to double stroke for 30 minutes. And I'm just like, that takes 1 minute.
Yeah.
And if these people aren't willing to put in the work and they like to dial it in from the 1 minute, because you can get a double stroke described in 1 minute. Mm-hmm. And then if they don't go and figure it out for themselves and they need more detail, in my mind, the hell out of here. Yeah. Like, I'm not like,
I mean, there's some truth to that. It's
and how are you going to go 30 minutes on a double stroke? But that's the thing. It's a business. And if these kids want 30 minutes of a double stroke, there you go, whatever. But I'm just
the first 25 minutes of every lesson should be like practice, drilling in that you need to put the time in if you want to see any improvement. And then the last 5 minutes could be teaching them the skill.
Yeah. For me, it's like, I think it'd be, because I even thought about it. I was like, well, maybe I can make money doing it in my own way where it's $1 and it's 1 to 2 minutes. And I literally, because the whole lesson is just telling them, this is what you do. That took 30 seconds. Now, the rest of the time, what you were saying, now you just practice it. Let's do it together. It's like, how about we just eliminate all that? You give me $1 and I'll just show you how to do it. Now go do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's it.
Would you rather,
you know what I mean? Like, here's how you double stroke. I'd show, this is the technique. This is the blah. This is the whatever. Now, 30 seconds to a minute have gone by. Thank you. Now go practice what I just told you. And give me $1.
Except with if I paid for a drum instructional video from you, I would want some talking. Whereas in a lot of videos, I don't want talking. I just want you to show me. With you, I want there to be a little humor up front, right? I'll pay $5 actually. Forget about the $1. $5, 2-minute video, first minute and 30 seconds is humor.
And it's like, oh, well, let's get down to it. Here, double stroke. You hit twice with this hand, and you hit twice with this hand. Now go ahead. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know.
That's great.
That's just, I brainstorm about this stuff sometimes, and I'm like, man, how do these guys, like that one dude on Warped Tour was charging $60 to get a photo with him. Jeez.
60, it was 90.
What?
It was $90. And he would have a group of 100 people.
Gosh.
He was sold out every day.
Wow. And I'm like, this prick.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was
For a photo.
making buku bucks.
That just makes me upset. But what are you going to do?
I've been getting a lot of questions. I'd say the main question I get when I'm teaching online is, how do you play double bass? What do I do for double bass? It's a good question. It's probably what I would want to learn too, especially from someone who plays metal. And so I'm surprised my students come back to me oftentimes, because it's like my response, I used to be a little bit more soft, I think, in my response, like, well,
right.
And now it's just like, okay, listen, here's what you're going to do. You're going to do what Alex Rudinger does, because go look at his double bass.
You just run it.
If you argue with that, I mean, I don't know how you argue with that. Here's what he does. 30 minutes, 5 minutes, a tier, 6 tiers, start with the warm up. And after I explain it, it takes, like you said, about a minute and a half. And then I kind of demonstrate a part of it, just to like, oh, wait, that's all it is? I'm like, yeah, that's all it is.
That's it.
And I said, some people just watch Netflix while they're doing it. I prefer to get some hand workouts, so I use my reflex pad, and I'll do 1/8 notes per hand. I have a little bit of structure for that, have a little fun with it, but that's it.
Yeah.
And that part of the demonstration takes like maybe 3 minutes.
And then the rest of it's just like, so how's ABR doing? You know what I mean?
Well, no, then I'll be like, all right, now play it. Try it. And they'll do it, and they'll get frustrated. I say, well, just slow it down. You don't worry about speed right now. Just do it for 5 minutes. And we work through it, and then it's been 10 minutes, and it's been 15 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like, dude, it's been half an hour. We've been playing drums for 25 minutes of the half hour. And I think the reason I like teaching like that, even though it's, the student or the other person kind of wants to.
Well, and it's like they're jamming with you too.
They want to see you play more so in the beginning. Now they're like, wait, I'm excited that I kind of got that out of the way and I played for my teacher. The reason I like that as a teacher is because the lessons I took were not like that at all. And I hated drum lessons.
All they did was try to teach me how to read music.
So it's like, I had like here's a
3,
paradiddle.
And every time he's teaching me a paradiddle on paper. Yeah. And I'm like,
you're like, I just want to play a blast beat.
Yeah, well, I went in being like, I want to learn how to spin my sticks.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was like 10 or maybe 9. And I was just like, and he taught me the classic. And I just took that home and worked on it, and I was able to do it a little bit. And then once with time, I just
sounds like a good drum lesson.
That sounds cool.
Like he actually.
Well, I went in. He was like, "All right, what are you looking for?" He was trying to teach me how to read music, and after like two times of that, I was like, "I don't want to learn how to read music. Like, I'm not interested."
Did he listen to you?
Yeah, I was like, "Teach me how to play Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, that beat, the classic, which the first thing we all learn, which I talked about this in the last podcast, the classic, and teach me how to spin my sticks because I saw him like do it once, and I was like, that. Yeah, I want to know how to do that.
That's awesome.
Because I want to be this guy, holding the stick up while you're whatever. There's that.
Yeah.
And
so if you want to learn how to spin your sticks, just reach out to Adam Gray 10 on Instagram, and he'll show you how to spin sticks.
I could do something about spinning sticks. Maybe I could do a juggling breakdown.
There you go.
Break down how to do it.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. Going back to what I said before, learn how to juggle and then do it while drumming. Done. Give me $1.
Yeah, you know
what I mean? That's it. It speaks for itself. There's nothing I can show you to make it easy.
PayPal, AdamGrayDrums@hotmail.com.
Learn how to juggle and then do it
$100
while playing. That's really it. You figure it out like anyone else that's ever learned it does, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be hard for a little while.
It sucks.
And then you'll figure it out.
The worst part is you whip your fingers a lot. Like when you mess up, the sticks just whip your knuckles over and over again. And my hands will be shaking like from just like, ow. It's like hitting your knuckle on the rim over and over again because the stick just keeps whipping you when you go for it too early or something.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. I'm sure a lot of people have done it where you just like, just throw the sticks across the room as hard as you can, just in anger, and get up, and then I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
But then once I got it, I was like, there's hope. Like I got it for 5 seconds. This means it's possible.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like, have you guys ever like whacked your leg while you're playing?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That
Right
makes
on
me
the
so
kneecap.
mad. I get so mad when I'm playing and I do that, and then like the welt starts to form, and I'm just like, I get so mad.
whipping the ear too.
The ear,
Holy
that's
smokes.
the worst. Or getting yourself in the nose or in the eye or something.
Oh, dude, the
my
ear.
gosh.
Yeah.
Ah,
I remember
ear
when
hurts
you
so bad.
or I hit your ear. Was it?
and
And you were like running blood.
There
We
was
were doing
blood.
this thing. Yeah. I hit your hand. I remember that.
You hit my hand. I hit my ear.
You hit your ear.
The hand hurts too. Oh, when your
And it
hand
rips your
goes
in-ear
numb for a
out.
second, you can't feel your fingers.
Yeah.
That's
your
the
hands
worst.
are like that. You have to caveman the stick. I hold it like in my
Right,
fist.
yeah.
And then you do that because
Exactly.
you just aren't strong
You
enough
start
to have
getting that
technique for a
carpal
second.
tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the worst. That is the worst. Yeah. Cool. Well,
All right.
I
Now,
know we
question number
do
one.
Yeah, let's. We did ask for some questions, so might as well go through those. So the goal here is just to get them out as quickly as possible. Call them flash questions. So first one's from @Mondo Valley, and they ask if you had to pick, would it be no China or no ride?
No China.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Classic.
Well, as I get older,
with
the
you
less I need it.
That's
Like
true.
I'm growing out of China.
China?
China?
China.
China. Growing out of the China and moving into more jam ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Jam
if I'm playing metal, China over ride.
Classic.
But if I'm just at my own pace drumming, ride over China.
Yeah. All right. I'm with you there. I'm with you.
And the China gave me tinnitus.
Oh,
so
yeah.
tinnitus.
True.
Whichever.
A little resentment there still. Yeah. This one's from @Jordan McNally. He asks, favorite tour you've ever done?
Take Action Tour 2011. Bayside, Silverstein. Oh, come on. Polar Bear Club. And you know what I'm saying?
Was Mikey SJC playing for Polar Bear Club?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't believe it was literally my favorite band on the tour is the name I can't remember right now.
Bayside?
They're the ones that they have this one song. It's the best I ever had. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Cartel?
I miss it too. Dun, 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 dun. I miss the songs I don't know. Swellers. Got it.
There you go.
It's the Swellers.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Swellers.
My tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. It was those bands and us. So we're this violent metal band and all these like cleaner Silverstein is a little more aggressive, but that was just such a learning experience because there was like the Bayside guys at that time. They were like early 30s, been touring for 15 years. Like they had a lot of wisdom, and all our other tours were all just party bands. You just go out there, you just raise hell, and whatever. But these guys were real just laid back, chill guys. And it was such a learning experience because they really passed down a lot of wisdom on that tour.
Is that before John passed away?
And that
in the van accident?
No, that was after. Bayside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was after.
Drummer.
Yep. Which we obviously don't really bring that up.
Hey,
but
you were just singing a little bit. It reminded me.
Oh, yeah.
You just came out with a song.
Yeah, it's not out yet. It's going to be available on every platform in about 2 weeks. It's a country song that I wrote. I wrote it.
And sing on.
I wrote it probably 10 years ago.
Wow.
Just on tour, bored.
10 years ago was your prime, dude.
Dude, I'm
You're
telling
writing
you.
a lot of stuff 10 years ago.
Yeah. Dude, 20, 21, 19, 18.
Man, those were good.
Those were good. You were
years.
invincible, dude.
Yeah.
You don't get tired.
Don't get tired.
You don't get tired. You're coming up with all this new shit.
No responsibility.
Yeah. Everything is new and exciting, and it's just, you're not jaded.
Yeah.
So that was such a good time. So with that clear
Good
mind
times.
and everything being so exciting, you're optimistic, which inspires you, and you have no ceiling. So I wrote a damn country song.
It's pretty awesome. Have you heard it, Tim?
I like it.
No, I haven't.
It was
I'd
just
like to,
stuck in my head for so long, and I'd do tours or whatever, and I'd randomly sing it, and people would be like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, I wrote it." And then they'd come up later and be like, dude, it's stuck in my head. And I was like, really? And then this last summer I brought it up just for fun, singing it. And people were like, what is that? And I was like, I wrote it. And they're like, you didn't write that. And I was like, all right, I'm going to the old legend himself, Grant McFarland, and recording this. So I spent 2 days in Think Loud Studio, and now it's a song. And I'm like, I'm going to throw this on iTunes.
How much did Grant have to do to your vocals?
There's a couple notes I think that might have needed bumped.
Tim, wait till you hear Adam's voice. It's still hard for me to believe that, like...
I mean, I'm sure he'll give me more credit than I deserve. But I felt pretty confident because I wouldn't have tried to sing it unless I knew I could.
I can hear your voice in it. I can hear your talking voice.
Like, I don't think he had to do much. I think he just cleaned me up a little bit just because I was probably a little wobbly here and there. I was nervous and...
Bring her on back there.
Yeah, but a lot of it's me. Obviously, you can hear shit when it's tuned. So there's not really any areas where I'm like, damn, I can tell you tuned.
Maybe some of those high melodies.
Yeah, there's a high part here and there where I was like a half step down, and it was literally that. It was everything I had, and I just couldn't. I couldn't go up. I couldn't get that thing. And he was like, I see what you're going for. And like, I tried it like 3 times. I'm going to blow my voice out. He was like, look, beep, beep, beep. He just bumped it. Yeah. And he was like, there. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Jeez.
At the end of this episode, and maybe actually right here, and the beginning, play some of that song. It's great. With your permission, of course. Oh, yeah. There you go. Boom.
Please. We
got the music.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or
70,
70. Yeah. But that's the thing. No falsetto. So you have to hit that note. No falsetto. So you like
belting it.
Just push as hard as you can. Like, and I don't know how to sing, so I'm all here, and they're like, get it from the diaphragm, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a song that's been in my head, and I want to lay it down because it's cool, and it turns out it sounds pretty good. Yeah. So I'm like, well, I'll put it on iTunes. Just in case if anyone likes it, they like it. If
when I'm done with the studio, we're gonna have Adam over, and we'll do an Instagram live of it right here with the music coming through, and you're singing along,
lip syncing.
Lip syncing.
Yeah. Dude, give me an acoustic
give you a little
guitar,
headset.
a huge belt buckle.
Yeah, we'll do a whole
the tightest blue pants ever. Flannel, cowboy hat. I am country.
We'll shoot a music video right here.
Put me in character. I will sell that shit so hard it's insane.
Boom, done.
Yep.
You got the shiplap, the cool.
Yeah. What's funny though in the song is that it was because Grant was like, this is a country song. He was like, you sound like a dude that's not country singing a country song,
which is country.
So we had to add tang or twang to my voice.
Tang too, but
sure, why not? And so for example, there's a line where there's a word. I just say learn. One of the words in the song is learn, and instead of learn, I had to go learn.
Learn.
Learn. Yeah.
So that was interesting. There's like a twist on everything.
Yeah.
And almost like I start doing this a little bit. Like I gave myself an accent, which isn't even a good accent. I just like I got a lot to learn. Instead of learn, I don't know. So it was just a lot of that. And he was like, that sounded a little too fake South. And I was like, all right. Actually, that sounded pretty good. Move on. I was like, all right. So it's
great. This is coming out in a couple weeks, right?
All in on the character.
What's that?
This is coming out in a couple weeks, you said?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it to be approved. I sent everything in, it's uploaded, and it'll be available on every platform as soon as they say, yep.
Awesome. So we'll make sure we post about it on Holy Ghost Notes, but check out, just keep tabs on the pages, Adam's page.
And it's a country song, so I don't know what you want from me.
It is explicit.
Oh, is it? Just a little bit.
There's no curse words, but the content, the story is explicit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to squeeze a couple more in here.
Sorry.
Quick. Yeah, it's okay. What size sticks and brand of sticks do you use? This is from @TimDrewery.
Is this all for me or both of us?
This is all for you, man. You're the only one they care about.
I use whatever sticks are laying around. I started stealing Matt's sticks since I worked for him. I would, at the end of a tour, I'd just take a big bunch of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Who did that?
Oh, you've seen me do it.
The signature ones.
We'll talk after.
For me, my favorite stick is Vic for 3A.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I don't know if I still have a endorsement with them, but I just don't really reach out because I have been so inactive. So I just feel like if I need sticks, I'll just go buy some, like instead of trying to, yeah. But I just pretty much steal mats, or I use marching sticks. I've played shows with a 5B and a 3A, like mixing, like whatever. And then, I've borrowed sticks from the local opener, so I will use any stick. I think it's.
Yeah.
The answer is any. Next question.
Any stick, preferably 3A.
All the sticks.
Next question.
All right. So I'll squeeze one more in. This is from one of our Inner Circle patron supporters. His name's Jeffrey Dean.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Slipping into country accent there, Jeffrey Dean.
That's right.
He wants to know what were your favorite bands to play shows with or tour with, and why? Who do you have good relationships with on the road?
ABR, of course.
Silverstein.
That Take Action tour, Silverstein and Bayside.
Those dudes are great.
All those guys.
Are Bayside guys cool?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've never met any of them.
Yep, they're excellent. We came as Romans. They are just a handful, and they are so much fun. And we toured with them in 2010, I think, or 9. I don't. They were our first support tour. They were our first wait, we're going on tour, like out there on big venues, not fire halls. Those guys are incredible. Of Mice and Men, I know I'm missing a bunch, but I mean, everyone's kind of toured with everyone.
Yeah.
And usually everyone's pretty good people. So there's never really any
You almost have to spin it the other way. Like, all the bands you tour with are awesome. This isn't something we can talk about, but like, what are the bands that aren't? Because most bands are awesome. And there's a few that are just like, man, not so great. But not a lot of them. Well, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. It was fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
Thanks so much.
With.
I mean, we're going to just have to keep doing this, I think, because this is just too much fun.
Yeah.
Let's same time next week.
Yeah, right. Same time next week. Except country song debut, music video,
country song
live
debut.
shoot.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
man.
dude, and this is a great corner for it. I'm in. Get that.
He's in.
Get that bar stool out.
He's in.
Free drum lessons, maybe, and music video shoot next week.
Yeah,
confirmed.
Yep,
confirmed. Sign on the dotted line. Adam's soul has been sold to Holy Ghost Notes.
Quarantine?
Social distancing. Jeez. We're touching all this stuff.
There you have it.
Crazy.
That was fun. Thanks a lot, Tim. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks for listening.
Adam.
Appreciate you guys. Please tag us online at Holy Ghost Notes. Follow us. Follow Adam on Instagram, and as well as all other social media. Although you're most active on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I don't even know any passwords to any of my other stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We hope this provided you guys some solace during this quarantine time that we're in. And we'll see you soon next time.
Sounds good.
We have what? Well, we have Jake's episode next, right? That's on the 25th.
25th. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. Jake Lurs.
Sick.
Jake Lurs.
Talking about reaction videos.
We talk a little bit about reaction videos. Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, man. Sweet. Have a good one. Hang in there. We'll see you soon.
You too.
Peace.
Peace.
I've been drinking